friends, it is Davey. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys stopping by as always, and if you like this video or any other video, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell right next to it so you don't miss another video from me. So today I'm going to try something a little bit different. I watch a lot of story time videos and I find it very interesting, and it just kind of helps you know a little bit more about the YouTuber or personality that you're watching. So I figured that I would do the same thing, and today I just wanted to go ahead and talk about a well, I guess it's not so recent anymore, but it's like a huge deal in my eyes, especially if they didn't do anything to help the situation. And so today I'm going to be talking about when I pre-ordered my Pokemon Switch from GameStop.com. So we all know that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee dropped November 16th, and the promotional Nintendo Switch went on sale and was dropped right around the same time. I can't remember specifically. So at first when I heard about it, I took my time and basically missed out on the pre-order, and that was so unfortunate because that was it's going to be my first Switch, and that's what I really wanted. Now one day when I checked again for whatever reason and wishful thinking, it became available, so I took it and bought it right away online, simply because when I went to the actual GameStop store, they said that it was only available for pre-order online, which I thought was very weird. So anyways, I ordered it online. Everything was peachy. I got the email confirming it, and I was so excited, and it was like another week or two before it would officially be launched. So of course, like anybody else anticipatingly waiting for something, I started a countdown. As the time drew nearer, I got an email saying that my card would be charged on the 10th of November, because you know that's when it will start shipping out. And I was like, okay, cool, plenty of availability on my card, everything like that. Everything was good. I was so excited. Next thing I know, I get an email from GameStop saying my order had been canceled due to some complications with the payment. What are you guys talking about? My card is the GameStop card that I always use, and it's been on file for the longest time. So why is there a problem with the payment? So the email instructed me to email them back or call them. If I email them back, all I would have to do is say that I took care of the issue. So when I went back online, I updated the card, I re-entered all the information just to be sure, even though I bought stuff from the website before using the same exact card. I just want to be sure because I really wanted the Switch and I didn't want any hiccups. So I emailed them back saying, hey, I took care of it. A couple days later, they email me again and say, hey, your order is officially canceled. What are you guys talking about? If I said it was canceled before, it was, I apologize, it was an email saying that it was gonna get canceled. So now my order's officially canceled, and I'm like, what the absolute F is going on? So I'm getting really mad at this point because I did what they asked. I emailed them back saying I took care of it, and then they kept saying that there was a problem with my card. So what I did first is I called the actual credit card company. The GameStop credit card is managed by Community Bank, I believe, if I don't have that mixed up with something else. But anyways, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. So I called the bank and I say, hey, GameStop is saying my card is not working. Can you look into this? Can you tell me what's going on? And they tell me that there hasn't been any charges, that I have plenty of availability, and there's no lock, there's no block, there's nothing. This card should be pristine. So of course I'm pretty upset, and I called GameStop.com, and the lady helping me was nice enough, and she went through, said, you know, do the regular apologizing, and now she's like, okay, I'll just reprocess the order for you even though it was a problem with your card. I'm like, well, I just talked to the person before you who runs the card, and there's no problem with the card. So they're like, okay, well, we'll go ahead and put the order back in. She put the order back in, And then I get the confirmation that the order was put through, which is great. So I wait again, because at this time everybody's Pokemon Switches are being shipped out, and I'm waiting on mine to get cleared up. Now during the time I'm waiting, a couple of days, I am checking my card to make sure it's being charged, and a couple days go by and my card is not being charged, so I'm getting worried, and my fears are answered with another email saying my order was canceled for a second time. So I am livid at this point. So I call them again. I say, hey, you canceled my order twice now. What the F is going on? Like, I want my game system. And this is probably like the hardest I've ever tried to get a game system for as long as I can remember. And I was very, very excited about the Nintendo Switch and getting such a cool promo with Pokemon, because Pokemon is life, obviously. So this was one of the best things that I could imagine with Nintendo. So I called them. The first person told me the same exact thing as the last person did, as the emails are saying, is that there's a problem with my payment. I'm thinking, okay, there's no way anything like this could be happening. You guys are like putting in the numbers wrong, even though I have them go through what the numbers are and everything matches. So I have no idea what is going on at this point. And this person repeatedly tells me that my card is not working, that I need to check with the card provider. And over I say, I've already checked, like nothing's wrong with my card. There is no reason why my card is not getting charged right now. No reason. So I just go back and forth for a long time with this lady. And I mean, GameStop.com, GameStop in general, I like you guys, but this experience has me mortified to order online. It's especially with systems. I guess I'm okay with ordering different things because I ordered the Pokeball tin from you guys, but just something massive like this that costs so much money, it really makes me nervous now when I think about ordering things like that from you. And I don't want to feel that way, because ordering online is very convenient, especially when you have people that are working our day and what have you. So I go back and forth with her, and I tell her, you know what, I can get the credit card company on the line and we can all like have a chat. But they refused. It sounded like they were scared for that to happen. They repeatedly told me, like, no, we can't do that, but you can call them and then call us back. And I'm like, no, like, it's been so long already. All the cancellations got me frustrated. I want my game system. And if there's a problem with stock, tell me that there's a problem with stock. I know it's limited, so if you do have a problem with stock, just don't keep telling me that my product is canceled due to an invalid payment or a problem with the payment, which is what I thought it might be, which is, you know, if it's the case, then, you know, that's a whole different story, but it's not. They keep telling me that my payment isn't working. So finally I had enough. I asked for a supervisor, and I shit you not when I said, ma'am, can I talk to your supervisor because you're not helping me? She said, well, why? Why would I ask for your supervisor? Because you're not giving me the service that I'm looking for. You're not helping me. We're just going around in circles. This lady literally asked me why I wanted to talk to the supervisor. Now, I've worked in customer service for a long time. When someone asks for the supervisor, you oblige. You tell them, all right, let me get you the supervisor. You don't ask why. You don't try to deter it. That kind of set me off, and I'm just like, I need your supervisor right now. Get me to your supervisor. And, you know, they just kept going around, and like, my supervisor's not available, yada, yada, yada. Okay, whatever. I'll wait as long as I need to wait to get your supervisor, because you're not doing anything for me. So when the supervisor finally comes on, there was no indication that I was being transferred, by the way. It was just a, no, they're not available. Okay, let me put you on hold. No, they're not available. Let me put you on hold. And then all of a sudden, a different voice picks up, and I'm like, what's going on here? So I had no idea what was going on, and I had to go, are you the supervisor? And they're like, yes. And they took me through the whole thing again, telling me what was going on. I'm like, I know all this. I just want my order to be placed correctly, and I really want this thing delivered, like, soon. Like, come on. I've been waiting for so long. Everybody else has their Switches. Everybody else is already doing their unboxings. Like, I want to do it too. She went through the whole thing with me again about how my payment wasn't working. And she also told me to call the credit card company. And I'm like, at this point, like, look, I did everything I was supposed to do to make this happen. It's on you guys. I already checked. We can three-way call, and they can tell you that nothing's wrong with the card. And I went off on a tangent about that for a little bit. And I swear they're afraid to do three-way calling for whatever reason. I kept telling them, like, you wait, I'll three-way call them. But they kept telling me, like, no, we can't do that. I'll just replace the order. And I was like, well, why do we have to go through all this for you to just replace the order? Like, come on. We went through the card information again. We went through my shipping address again. We went through all this information probably like 6 times at this point. I asked, you know, is this going to be the last time I'm going to call you about this? Because I'm getting really fed up. And GameStop, for whatever reason, has this type of reputation that their customer service really doesn't give a hoot. You know what I mean? I mean, the store associates are awesome. I mean, I know some of the guys at my local GameStop down the street here, and they're really, really cool guys. But the service end of it, when you call, is just not that great, honestly. But I got the confirmation email again. I got, and she was, I guess, nice enough to overnight it to me without any additional charge, which is great. And I got the system a couple of days later because it finally charged my card. So I don't know if they didn't push submit. I don't know if, you know, there was a stock issue that they finally figured out after my repeated calls. I don't know what happened on their end, and sometimes I wish I could know that, because it was just a very bad experience overall. I hope I never ever have to call GameStop.com again. And the best way to avoid that is to avoid ordering especially big ticket items on GameStop.com. That's my whole experience. It was very rotten. I felt very like cheesed off. Very happy that I finally got my Switch, but it took so long and so much effort on my part to make it happen. There you go. There's my story. Hopefully you enjoyed that story, and I can do more story times about my experiences or about whatever else you may like hearing about. It's a little bit dramatic for my taste. I kind of just vent this stuff to my friends, but I figured that if I can turn this into like a regular thing, if you guys will enjoy it, let me know in the comments below. And again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you can have more content like this, or check out my page for even more videos. I do a lot of unboxings if you are new here, but if you're returning and you've been sticking by me, I really appreciate you, because you keep me motivated, keep me making videos, and I really enjoyed venting again. And hopefully GameStop sees this and does better with their customer service, because that'd be awesome. And I hope the next time I talk about GameStop would be nothing but good things, because I will still shop at you guys' stores. I just don't know if I'll shop online all too often. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching me talk about nonsense for the last 10-15 minutes, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.